The secret your cat never explains. Every cat owner has experienced this strange little moment without truly stopping to think about it. You take off your clothes after a long day, leave them on the bed for just a few minutes, and somehow your cat appears almost immediately. Not on the couch, not in the expensive cat bed you bought, not in the sunny spot near the window they usually love. Your cat walks directly toward your clothes, circles them slowly, presses their body against the fabric, and settles there as if that place suddenly became the safest spot in the entire house. At first, it just looks adorable. Most people laugh, take a picture, and move on with their day. But feline behavior specialists explain that cats are extremely intentional creatures. They may seem mysterious, unpredictable, even chaotic at times, but many of their repeated habits are deeply connected to instinct, emotional security, and silent communication. And this specific behavior carries far more meaning than most cat owners realize. Because your cat is not simply lying on fabric, your cat is responding to something invisible that humans often underestimate completely: your scent. Researchers who study feline psychology observed that cats experience the world through smell in an incredibly emotional way. While humans rely heavily on sight and words, cats build trust, safety, recognition, and emotional stability through familiar scents. That means your clothes are not just objects in your cat's eyes, they carry your presence, your warmth, your emotional signature. To your cat, your clothes almost feel like a small part of you stayed behind, and that changes everything. Suddenly, this tiny daily behavior becomes something much deeper, something emotional, something instinctive. Maybe your cat sleeps on your clothes because your scent calms their nervous system. Maybe they feel safer surrounded by your smell when you are not nearby. Maybe they are trying to mix their scent with yours in a silent act of bonding that humans rarely notice. Or maybe there is an ancient feline instinct hidden behind this habit that still exists even in the most affectionate indoor cats. What makes this behavior fascinating is that cats do not express affection in obvious ways like dogs often do. Cat emotions are quieter, more subtle, more symbolic. Experts in animal behavior explain that some of the strongest signs of feline attachment are hidden inside behaviors people dismiss as random habits, and this is one of them. Because while you may only see a shirt lying on the bed, your cat may see comfort, protection, familiarity, emotional connection, and safety all wrapped into one place. Some of the reasons behind this behavior are surprisingly heartwarming. Others reveal instincts your cat inherited thousands of years ago and still carries today without you noticing. And once you understand what your cat is truly trying to communicate through this habit, you may never look at these small moments the same way again. Your scent makes your cat feel safe. There is one detail most people never realize about cats. Until they start paying very close attention to their behavior, cats are emotionally guided by scent far more than they are by sight. To humans, a shirt is just fabric, something ordinary, something temporary. But to your cat, your clothes carry an invisible emotional map filled with familiarity, security, routine, and connection. That is why your cat often chooses your worn clothes instead of clean laundry. Your scent is strongest there. Animal behavior researchers observed that familiar smells help reduce stress levels in cats, especially inside environments where routines constantly change. Even small disruptions inside a home can affect a cat emotionally. A different noise, an unfamiliar visitor, a closed door, your absence for a few hours. Cats may appear independent on the surface, but specialists explain that many of them form extremely deep emotional associations with the humans they trust most. And scent becomes the emotional anchor that keeps them calm. This is why some cats immediately run toward a recently worn hoodie, a shirt left on the chair, or even shoes placed near the door. They are searching for the emotional comfort attached to your smell. Your scent tells your cat something powerful without words. You are safe, you belong here, and everything is normal. In many ways, your smell becomes part of your cat's emotional stability. Experts in feline psychology explain that cats build safe zones inside the house, places where they feel protected enough to fully relax. And, surprisingly, your clothes can become one of those safe spaces because they carry the strongest reminder of the person your cat trusts most. This becomes even more noticeable when you leave home. Some cats start sleeping on clothes more frequently during periods when their owners are away longer than usual. Researchers observed that familiar human scent can help reduce mild separation stress in cats, especially in highly bonded pets. Your cat may not understand where you went or when you are coming back, but your scent creates reassurance inside their mind. It is almost as if your clothes quietly tell your cat you are not alone. And this behavior becomes even more emotional when you realize something else. Cats are at their most vulnerable while sleeping. In the wild, rest only happens in places that feel completely secure. So when your cat curls up deeply relaxed on top of your clothes, exposing their stomach slightly, slowing their breathing, and falling into deep sleep, they are revealing a level of trust many people never fully recognize. Your scent lowers their guard. Your presence, even through fabric, makes them feel protected. To your cat, your clothes are not random objects left around the house. They are comforting reminders of safety, routine, warmth, and emotional connection. Almost like a small part of you remained there beside them. But emotional comfort is only one piece of this behavior. Because sometimes your cat lies on your clothes for a much more instinctive and ancient reason that has existed in feline behavior for thousands of years. Your cat is mixing its scent with yours. One of the biggest mistakes people make about cats is believing they only use scent to mark territory in an aggressive or possessive way. In reality, feline scent communication is much more emotional and social than most people imagine. And this hidden behavior explains why your cat may feel irresistibly drawn to your clothes the moment you leave them somewhere. Because your cat is not only smelling you, your cat is trying to blend their scent with yours. Experts in animal behavior explain that cats create what researchers sometimes call shared scent zones. In the feline world, scent is more than recognition. It represents belonging, trust, social connection. Cats naturally exchange scents with the beings they consider emotionally important through rubbing, sleeping nearby, slow head bumps, and body contact. That means when your cat lies on your clothes, rolls across them, kneads them, or presses their face into the fabric, something very meaningful may be happening silently. Your cat is mixing identities with you. Researchers observed that cats release pheromones from glands located around the cheeks, forehead, paws, and body. Every time your cat rubs against objects, they leave behind tiny invisible chemical messages. Humans cannot detect them, but other cats immediately understand their meaning. These scent signals help cats identify what feels safe, familiar, and emotionally connected to them, and your clothes become the perfect surface for this exchange. They already carry your scent strongly, so when your cat lies there, their brain experiences something deeply comforting. The creation of a shared emotional space filled with both your smell and theirs at the same time. In the feline world, that kind of scent blending is a sign of trust, not ownership, not domination. This is why bonded cats often sleep pressed against each other, groom one another, or rub their faces together repeatedly. They are maintaining a shared group scent that strengthens emotional stability inside their social world. And when your cat chooses your clothes, they may be including you in that same instinctive bonding ritual without you even realizing it. To your cat, your scent does not simply identify you. It represents emotional familiarity, and by adding their own scent onto your clothes, your cat may be silently saying something incredibly profound in feline language. You are part of my safe world. That changes the entire meaning of this behavior. Suddenly, your cat sleeping on your shirt no longer feels random or merely cute. It becomes a quiet, emotional ritual built on trust, attachment, and social connection that humans rarely notice because cats express affection in such subtle ways. Some researchers even observed that highly bonded cats tend to seek out objects carrying their owner's scent more intensely during moments of uncertainty, environmental change, or emotional stress. Your scent becomes emotionally regulating to them. And by combining their scent with yours, your cat may actually be reinforcing feelings of security inside their own nervous system. But as emotional as this behavior may seem, there is another hidden reason cats become obsessed with lying on clothes. And this next reason has nothing to do with affection at all. It is connected to something much older, deeply instinctive, and physically irresistible to almost every cat on Earth. Clothes retain heat in a way cats love. As emotional as cats can be with scent and attachment, there is another powerful reason your clothes become impossible for them to resist. And this one comes directly from ancient feline survival instincts that still exist inside modern house cats today. Cats are obsessed with warmth, not just because it feels comfortable, but because their bodies are naturally designed to conserve energy whenever possible. Researchers who study feline behavior explain that cats spend a huge portion of their lives resting because sleep helps preserve physical energy for hunting, alertness, and survival. Even indoor cats that never hunt still carry these same instincts deep inside their nervous system. And warmth plays a major role in that instinctive behavior. This is why cats constantly search for places that trap heat efficiently. Sunlight on the floor, warm blankets, laptops, fresh laundry, the exact spot where a human was sitting moments earlier. Your cat is not simply being dramatic or spoiled. Their body naturally seeks environments that feel thermally safe and energy efficient. Your clothes create exactly that kind of environment, especially recently worn clothes. Experts in animal behavior explain that worn clothing holds several things cats instinctively love all at once: soft texture, trapped body heat, familiar scent, and flexible shapes that mold comfortably around their body. To a cat, this combination creates something almost perfect: a small, protected nest. Some scientists observed that cats naturally prefer environments slightly warmer than what humans usually consider comfortable. That means when you take off a hoodie or leave a shirt on the bed after wearing it, your clothes may still carry traces of your body heat that feel incredibly inviting to your cat. And your cat notices immediately. That is why some cats rush toward clothes seconds after they are left behind, almost as if they were waiting for the opportunity. The warmth is still there. The fabric is still carrying your temperature. In your cat's mind, it becomes one of the safest and most physically comforting places available inside the house. Researchers also observed that cats prefer surfaces capable of adapting to the curves of their body while sleeping. Loose clothing naturally folds and compresses in ways that create tiny enclosed spaces, which mimic the protected resting environments wildcats instinctively seek in nature. Your clothes become a miniature comfort zone built perfectly for feline instincts. And there is something surprisingly fascinating about this behavior. Cats often combine physical comfort with emotional comfort at the same time. That means your shirt is not only warm, it smells familiar, it feels safe. It carries your presence while also providing the soft heat their body craves instinctively. This creates an incredibly powerful attraction. That is why some cats completely ignore expensive cat beds but instantly choose a pile of worn clothes instead. The bed may look more luxurious to you, but your clothes contain something far more important in your cat's world: warmth combined with emotional familiarity. And yet, even this instinctive attraction to heat does not fully explain the emotional depth behind this behavior, because many cats continue sleeping on their owner's clothes even when there are warmer places available nearby, which reveals something much deeper. Sometimes your cat is not searching for warmth at all. Sometimes your cat is searching for you. Your cat misses you more than you think. For a long time, people believed cats were emotionally distant animals that barely cared whether their owners were home or not. Dogs were seen as emotionally attached. Cats were seen as independent, cold, detached. But over the years, researchers studying feline behavior discovered something surprising. Many cats form extremely deep emotional bonds with the humans they trust. They simply express that attachment differently, much more quietly. And one of the strongest hidden signs of that attachment may be happening every time your cat curls up on your clothes while you are away. Because sometimes your cat is not looking for fabric, warmth, or comfort alone. Sometimes your cat is looking for your presence. Animal behavior specialists explain that cats are highly routine-oriented creatures. Your voice, your footsteps, your smell, the times you wake up, the places you sit, even the small sounds you make inside the house become part of your cat's emotional world. And when that presence suddenly disappears for hours, some cats experience subtle forms of emotional stress that humans rarely notice. Not dramatic panic, not loud crying, something quieter. Researchers observed that bonded cats often change small behaviors when separated from their favorite person. Some sleep more, some wait near doors or windows. Some become unusually clingy after their owner returns home, and many begin seeking objects strongly connected to their owner's scent, especially clothes. Your scent becomes an emotional substitute for your absence. This is why some cats immediately lie on freshly worn clothes after you leave the room. The smell carries familiarity strong enough to calm their nervous system. Experts explain that familiar scent can create emotional reassurance in cats, the same way familiar environments help humans feel mentally grounded during stressful moments. And without realizing it, your cat may be using your clothes to feel emotionally close to you while you are gone. That changes the entire emotional weight of this behavior, because suddenly, your cat sleeping on your shirt no longer feels like a random habit. It feels personal, intimate, almost heartbreaking in a strangely beautiful way. Some cats do not sleep on your clothes because they like fabric. They sleep there because it smells like the person they love most. Researchers studying feline attachment observed that many cats form secure emotional bonds very similar to the attachment patterns seen in young children. Cats often use trusted humans as emotional safe bases. That means your presence helps regulate their sense of safety and stability inside the environment. And when you disappear temporarily, your scent helps fill that emotional gap. This also explains why some cats become especially attached to certain pieces of clothing, hoodies, blankets, pillows, or shirts. Carrying stronger traces of your smell often become emotional comfort objects inside the house. Your cat is not consciously thinking about this the way humans do, but instinctively, your scent tells their brain something deeply reassuring. The person I trust is still connected to this space. And perhaps the most emotional part of all is this. Cats are incredibly vulnerable while sleeping. In nature, they only enter deep rest in places where they feel truly protected. So, when your cat falls asleep peacefully on your clothes, breathing slowly, completely relaxed, they are revealing an enormous level of trust in you without making a sound. But there is still one final reason behind this behavior that almost nobody talks about. And once you understand it, the way you see your cat's connection to you may change forever. Your cat may be protecting you in its own way. There is one final reason your cat may constantly lie on your clothes, and it reveals something most people never imagine about feline behavior. Beneath all the warmth, comfort, scent, and emotional attachment, there may also be a quiet instinct connected to protection and social responsibility. Not in the human sense of protection. Not like a guard dog standing at the door. Something far more subtle, far more feline. Researchers who study cat behavior explain that cats pay extremely close attention to objects carrying strong social meaning inside their environment. In the wild, scent is deeply connected to survival. Familiar smells help cats identify who belongs to their group, where safety exists, and which spaces should be monitored carefully. Even domesticated cats still carry these ancient instincts inside them today. And your clothes carry one of the most important scents in your cat's world, yours. That means your cat may not see your clothes as random fabric left around the house at all. To your cat, those objects are connected directly to your identity, your presence, and your place inside their social environment. In other words, your scent matters to them more than you realize. Animal behavior specialists observed that bonded cats often choose resting places strategically. Many cats position themselves near doors, hallways, personal belongings, or frequently used human spaces because those areas carry strong emotional and territorial importance. Your clothes become part of that invisible map, a place worth watching, a place worth staying near, a place connected to someone important. This is why some cats do more than simply sleep on clothes. They guard them. They become strangely possessive of certain hoodies, blankets, or shirts. Some cats even get irritated when those items are moved suddenly because, in their mind, that scent-marked object belongs to the emotional structure of their territory. And when your cat curls up directly on your clothes, mixing their scent with yours while resting there peacefully, they may be doing something incredibly profound in feline language. They are maintaining connection. Experts explain that cats naturally monitor the spaces and scents associated with the beings they trust most, not through constant attention or dramatic displays, but through quiet, physical presence. Cats protect through proximity, through observation, through staying close to what feels emotionally significant. And your clothes carry emotional significance because they carry you. That is what makes this behavior so powerful once you truly understand it. While you may only see a shirt thrown across the bed after a long day, your cat may see something completely different. Something comforting, familiar, emotionally important. A physical reminder of the person who makes their world feel stable and safe. To your cat, your clothes are not meaningless objects. They are part of your presence inside the home. And maybe that is why this behavior feels so strangely touching once people understand it. Because hidden inside such a small, everyday moment is evidence of something cats rarely express openly: trust, emotional attachment, security, and silent loyalty. Cats do not always show love in obvious ways. They show it through proximity, through scent, through quiet rituals repeated over and over again without demanding attention for them. And perhaps that is why so many people underestimate how deeply cats can bond with humans. The next time your cat falls asleep on your clothes, look a little closer at what is really happening. Your cat may not simply be searching for comfort. Your cat may be searching for you. After this, you'll never look at this habit the same way again. After understanding all of this, that tiny habit suddenly feels completely different, doesn't it? What once looked like a random, funny behavior now reveals something much deeper happening silently inside your home every single day. Your cat was never choosing your clothes by accident. Behind that simple moment exists an invisible combination of instinct, emotional comfort, trust, warmth, familiarity, and connection that most people spend their entire lives without noticing. Experts in feline behavior explain that cats communicate constantly through subtle actions rather than dramatic displays. They rarely express emotions in obvious ways. Instead, they reveal trust through where they sleep, what scents they seek, which spaces they return to repeatedly, and who they choose to feel vulnerable around. And vulnerability means everything to a cat. A sleeping cat is a defenseless cat. In nature, deep sleep only happens in places that feel completely secure. So every time your cat curls up peacefully on your clothes, slowly closes their eyes, relaxes their muscles, and falls asleep surrounded by your scent, they are revealing something profoundly personal without making a sound. They feel safe with you. Researchers observed that bonded cats create emotional routines around the people they trust most. Your voice, your footsteps, your smell, your presence inside the home all become part of your cat's emotional world. Over time, your scent transforms into something deeply reassuring to them. A signal of safety, stability, familiarity, connection. That is why your clothes become so emotionally powerful in your cat's mind. Your hoodie is not just fabric. Your shirt is not just laundry. Your blanket is not just an object lying on the bed. To your cat, those things carry your presence long after you leave the room. And perhaps that is what makes this behavior so touching once you finally understand it. Cats may seem mysterious, distant, or emotionally unreadable at times. But hidden inside these small daily rituals are quiet signs of affection stronger than most people realize. Because love in the feline world is often silent. It appears through scent sharing, through sleeping nearby, through slow blinking, through following routines connected to the people they trust, through lying on something that smells like the person who makes them feel protected. And maybe that is why this behavior feels so universally emotional to cat owners once they discover the truth behind it. Your cat is not just choosing clothes. Your cat is choosing closeness. The next time you walk into your room and find your cat sleeping peacefully on your shirt, your hoodie, or the clothes you left on the bed, remember this. Maybe it was never really about the clothes at all. Maybe it was always about you. Does your cat do this too? Which reason surprised you the most? What strange place does your cat love sleeping on?